Let's have a look at these. How do we... Because I can't. Okay. Chicago, life begins with a flash of light or fireworks. Scientists at a university in Illinois have announced in releasing a written study and video that captures that occur. Okay, the key thing here is life. That's the key word here. So now, going to the core of everything, the reality of sexuality itself, or I guess sex. Now, we all have this urge, sexual urge, and it occurs on its own, and it occurs within hours after an orgasm. And the orgasm, it feels good. It feels great. It's the best feeling possible, I guess. Sex itself is fun. It's pleasurable. I mean, it's not just the orgasm that is pleasurable. And people like to have it. Most people do. Now, the reality is that purpose of sex really is to have kids or to reproduce, but it's also pleasurable, and we have the natural urge which we can't control. It's different for everybody, but it's pretty much all the same for everybody. It occurs naturally, and we need to relieve it with an orgasm. And we also enjoy having sex. It's fun, whatever. But with that said, I mean, we don't put the life there. That's not the intention when it comes to people wanting to have sex just for the pleasure of it or the fun of it. For something to do even. The life just happens on its own. So, what does it matter when life begins? And even if abortion is murder, how can people be legally charged when it's not even their fault because the urge happens on its own, and the orgasm is needed to relieve that urge for even a few hours? Again, is a difference for everybody. Now, is it their fault? Is there an on and off switch that prevents life from being conceived? No? Well then, how can anybody be charged for murder when they didn't intend for the life to be conceived to begin with? They don't have, if they're not having sex for the purpose of creating reproduction, then what does it matter when life begins? Because they're not trying to put that life there. That just happens. Now you're coming from a perspective of, you're coming from Christianity, to which I would say, well, maybe if God designed reproduction better, abortion wouldn't be a thing, and there would be no need to argue when life actually begins. Then would there? So with all that said, next. Okay, I'm not sure which. I've never read the Bible, but I guess I don't know what the point of the red text is, but you didn't circle anything here, so I'll just read the whole thing. At the same time came the disciples unto Jesus, saying, "Who is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven?" Nothing there about abortion. And Jesus called a little child unto him, and set him in the midst of them. No mention of abortion here. And said, Verily I say unto you, except ye be converted, and become as little children, ye shall not enter the kingdom of heaven. No mention of abortion there. Whosoever therefore shall humble himself as this little child, the same is greatest in the kingdom of heaven. Nothing. And whoso shall receive one such little child in the name of receiveth me. Where is abortion in this, buddy? But whoso shall offend one of them, the little ones which believe in me, it were better for him than a millstone were hanged about his neck, and that he drowned in the depth of the sea. Okay, so I'll read this again, because this is just, the way it's worded is just so fucking weird. But whoso shall offend me, of those little ones who believe in me. Okay, what does that mean? Whoso shall offend me, of these little ones which believe in me. That's all about offending God. offend? But whoso shall offend, what does this have to do with abortion so far? It were better for him that a millstone were hanged about his neck. No, this has nothing to do with abortion. This has to do with offending God or Jesus. This has nothing to do with abortion. And that he were drowned in the depth of the sea. Wait a minute, what? It were better for him that a millstone were hanged. This is all about being offended, not abortion. Now, if I have the context wrong, you go ahead and tell me what the context is, but I don't see any mention of abortion in this. 2 more left. Oh, this is the same one. Well, why are you doing that? I already took this down. Okay, what does this one say? Woe unto them who call evil good and good evil, that put darkness. I should also point out that life means life for all ages, not just the unborn. Wouldn't it? I mean, isn't that what pro-life should be? Pro-life, the movement, the title itself does not mention unborn. Pro-life is pro-life. That would mean in general, would it not? Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil. Pro-life also doesn't specify evil or good. Of course, I don't really even know what evil actually is. I mean, the definition. You guys, I still haven't received a definition from any Christian in my years of being on social media or YouTube for evil. That put darkness for light and light for... This is all about... I don't even know what the hell that... It's not about abortion. It's a threat of violence. I don't know. Woe unto them that are wise in their own eyes and prudent. This is all about woe. I don't know. It's good and evil or whatever. None of this has anything to do with abortion. Which justify the wicked for reward and take away the righteous. That's just personality. Good or evil. Another nation will punish Israel. This is about punishment. Where is abortion mentioned in this? What the fuck? Therefore is the fire devoureth. More fucking torture and death. Therefore it is the anger of the Lord kindled against his people. What? Am I missing something here? Where in the Bible does it say abortion is bad? None of this. What the fuck? And you provided 4 examples. What is wrong with you, just me? Alright, now it's my turn.
What does the Bible actually say about abortion? Any scripture here? What the fuck? Okay, what's this? For oft used quote in another mentions of the womb, it is Psalm 139. For it was you who formed my inward parts. You knit me together in my mother's womb. I praise you. I am fearfully... No, is that... Fuck. Is there a fucking Bible? Religiousinstitute.org.
Sanctity and human life. I need some fucking... There we go. Okay, so... I think... I saw some numbers here. The scriptures speak definitively against premarital and extramarital sexual intercourse and declare such activity. Okay, Come on. This is bullshit. Okay, so a pregnant woman who is injured and aborts the fetus warrants financial compensation. Okay. Exodus. Okay, look at all that. If people are fighting and hit a pregnant woman and she gives birth prematurely, there was no serious injury, the offender must be fined. Okay, so this thing is suggesting... Now, freedom from religion is a secular, well, an atheist site, I get that, but can't find it. Okay, so they're explaining that this particular passage suggests that the fetus is property, not a person. So... what else? So that's legit. Yeah, this is the one I was thinking about, I think. Okay, so the test for an unfaithful wife. Then the Lord said to Moses, "Speak to the Israelites and say to them, if a man's wife goes astray and is unfaithful to him, so that another man has sexual relations with her, and this is hidden from the husband for her purity." Yeah, okay, so... he must also take an offering of the tenth of an ephah of barley flour in her behalf, and must pour olive oil and put incense on it, because it is a grain offering for jealousy. Okay, so the priest, he shall loosen her hair. Come on, get to the fucking point here. Yeah, okay, so here the priest is to put the woman under this curse. May the Lord cause you to become a curse among your people when he makes your womb miscarry and your abdomen swell. May this water that brings a curse onto your body so that your abdomen... yeah. That's an abortion, asshole. This is from the Bible. Am I taking it out of context? You go right fucking ahead and correct it then, and I'll break your interpretation down. We'll continue here. Yeah. Deuteronomy, whatever numbers. Bible Gateway. Or even you can recommend a site that you trust, and I'll still take it. Okay, the fruit from your womb will be cursed, and the crops of your land, and okay, so the fruit from your womb, yeah, so cursed. Okay, well, what would cursed be defined as? That's not exactly death. I get that, but what would you define cursed as? Okay, because the suffering of your enemy will inflict on you during the siege, you will eat the fruit of the womb. Really? Eating babies, which is something Christians often say about atheists. Eating fucking babies. What do you say to that? Just me? What do you fucking say about that? And if you dare say again, I'm taking it out of context, you go right fucking ahead. You tell me, and then you provide the proper context, and I'll take it on from fucking there. You have nothing